Days at 11 a.m. on.
The views and opinions expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of this television station.
Keeping up to date with things that's happened in this country over the years. By the way, hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
No football.
Monday,
no football.
No.
Recall in history of what President Roosevelt said the day after Pearl Harbor. He said what? This day will
live in infamy. On December 7th, 1941, the Empire of Japan dastardly attacked the United States of America. I ask this Congress that a state of war exists between the Empire of Japan and the United States.
How did he pronounce war?
War.
That's correct.
I hate war. Eleanor hates war. Our dog Fowler hates war.
He would be in the last 125 years, he would be the most popular president by far.
No question.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And some people watching, I ain't never heard of the guy. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Well,
Way it is.
Amazing. Yeah, he was
something
else.
Something happened to my country, your country, 22 years ago today, 9/11.
Yep.
When those, it starts with a B, when those blankety blank bombed, ran into two towers in New York City.
And then the Pentagon.
And took the Pentagon, and then of course they caused another plane to crash in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
How many people remember where they were on the morning of 9/11, 22 years ago? Where were you when you learned what happened to those twin towers in New York City?
I'll never forget.
Where were you?
I was at my office, and I thought it was an accident, and I thought, how in the world can this day and age a plane accidentally hit the World Trade Center? Because in the 40s, you know, a smaller plane did accidentally hit the Empire State Building.
Little Piper Cub type thing.
Yeah, and it was foggy, but the second time it hit, I thought this is something different, and I'll never forget George W.'s face whenever they told him about it.
Yes.
I think it was Andy Card leaned over and told him a second plane.
I had finished doing the morning show during those days between 5:30 and 7. I was at home watching television.
We were Channel 8 then.
Yes, and I saw someone go up to President Bush, who was speaking to a grammar school class
in Florida,
and whispered something in his ear, and he looked shocked. Then I learned what happened. What a day that was. How many people died? Maybe more than Pearl Harbor.
Close
maybe
to 3,000.
I think so.
29 something, 41. But it was an act of war.
Can you believe this? Maybe I've got too much America in me. No, I don't either.
Not possible.
But what's that song this guy sings, this country music song?
Try that in a small town.
I'm not a country music fan, but way it is. Don't try this in a small town.
Yeah.
And some people say, oh, that's racist. What is racist about this? It means in a small town, especially in the South, you know, if you go out and rob someone, beat somebody half to death, go inside of a jewelry store and break everything and steal everything, is that racism? Give me a break. He says, don't try this
in a
small town. Makes sense, because people in small towns, for some reason, they kind of stick together. White folks, black folks, all people do.
That's what the song says, yeah.
But yesterday in Chicago, over the weekend in Chicago, the guy that sang that song, don't try this in a small town, whatever the name of the song is. Well, all of a sudden we've got some people there, some socialists and communists there during that event that started burning American flags. Burning American flags because of the song. They hate this country, hate it.
Well, you know, Antifa went out to Sturgis, and I can't remember if it's South Dakota or North Dakota, where all the bikers go, you know, in the summer. And Antifa went out there, and they kind of overstretched their ability to perform, and the bikers started wearing them out.
Good. How many people watching the show today love this country so much, you're so mad you want to spit? And I do. Someone that burns my flag, the American flag, in Chicago because of this song that the guy sings.